Draymond Green was in the thick of it as usual in Game 4, taunting the Cleveland crowd after picking up a technical foul in the third quarter that most people in the building believed was his second. Dre says he knew better all along. He also says his actions and post-game commentary are perhaps more calculated than you might guess.
Draymond, do you ever see the stuff that you say and say, maybe I shouldn't have said that?
Absolutely not. Because everything I say, I know what I'm saying. When I say something, I've thought about what I'm going to say before I say it. So, no, I never look at something and say, man, I shouldn't have said that. Because I'm a lot smarter than people think. When I say something, I've already thought about I was going to say it. So, absolutely not.
So I know emotions were running high the other night. What's the gain of bashing Cleveland fans?
I didn't bash them. I just gave my thoughts.
Well, saying they're not sharp is bashing.
Well, they booed me and you know, they thought I had a tech I didn't have, so that wasn't sharp.
It was on the box show. Everybody thought you had that tech.
I knew I didn't, so maybe I'm just a little sharper than others then, huh? I don't know. But they played Hit the Road Jack, and I didn't have to hit the road, so I didn't think that was that sharp. But maybe you thought that was sharp.
Well, I was looking at the box score.
I was looking at reality, and I knew I wasn't ejected, so.
Draymond Green is not backing down from anybody in any conversation on any topic. He's often described as the heart and soul of this team, the defensive quarterback as well. The emotions, though, can be a help or a hindrance to the Warriors. What is the line there for him?
Well, I think he goes right up to that line. But I think this team thrives off that and needs that. When you look at that team, when you look at the big three, if you will, Curry, Durant, Klay Thompson, they're quiet guys. You know, Draymond brings an intensity, brings an emotion that is needed for this ball club. And sometimes in the past, maybe he's crossed that line, but I do think he understands his role and his importance. And look, they're in a game. It was a physical game, game 4, and you're trying to get back in it. And so you're trying to get your team riled up and getting them going. And so I don't adhere to that he's a distraction or he's a problem.
Right.
Yeah, last year, okay, he made a mistake in Game 4. He paid for it, and it may have cost the series for Golden State. But he's an important piece. He has to play well, and he has to play with fire. And when he does, this team usually follows pretty
Grant,
well.
you're all over it. You talk about a guy with emotion. You talk about that big three. They need a guy to have that emotion. They're quiet guys. Just to add to that, they're not physical guys. And I think also the coaching staff needs him. They send a message that they all love and hear from Steve Kerr, but he's a guy that they respect, and you can see the teammates understand that he's going to play hard. Here's a guy who had a triple-double in Game 5 to win a championship. He had 32, 15, 9 in Game 7. He's a big-time player, probably be the defensive player of the year. He will get up to that line, but he's a smart player, and he has a high basketball IQ. And on that defensive end, you talk about guys 6'5", 6'6", is their best rim protector. It might be one of the best in the league that we ever saw at that size.
You know, what's been interesting over the course of the season is his role offensively and how it's changed with Kevin Durant. Everybody wondered how Steph Curry and Klay Thompson would adjust to KD. Draymond's the one who seems to have taken the hit offensively, and in this series so far, he's just 5 of 20 from the three-point line.
Well, Draymond Green, Matt, is simply impossible to ignore, but the Cleveland Cavaliers are doing just that. On the defensive end of the floor, sagging off of him and challenging with opportunities from the perimeter. You see here at the top of the key, the Cavs content on cracking down as Kevin Love goes down the double team, down on the block what he thought might be a mismatch. Leaves Draymond Green wide open, and you mentioned it, Matt, 5 of 30. All of those opportunities, by the way, 5 of 20, have been catch and shoot, just like this. Now, the pass might have thrown you off rhythm, but look how slow the rotation is out from Tristan Thompson to challenge that three-point shot. This time, Draymond Green spots up after an offensive rebound. Look at the Cavaliers still staying within the paint and understanding, even when they collapse, that the rotation, if they have to make a choice going out, is going to be first option, any other shooter. Second option will be Draymond Green. They don't mind going late to him with the percentages that he's shooting. He was phenomenal in the 3 rounds leading up to the finals. Shot 47%. Had some nights where he was their best three-point shooter, as a matter of fact, but has struggled in the finals. The reason why he's there is exactly what Steve Smith just alluded to. Defensively, 11 of 30 so far at the rim are the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's 36%, so the rim protection is there. Some timely made threes tonight will help the Warriors out big time. from the hands of Draymond Green.